It's trying to save you. Or rather, it's trying to save us from you.
Yeah, that's a more likely outcome of also not fucking happening. Anyway, so yeah, I got introduced as the most experienced member on the team, and I did not appreciate that one fucking bit. Because I'm also the least paid member on the team. We have people starting in my job who are earning like 10K more than me.
That's when you bring that up, point out that he just said that you've got the most experience, and go, hey, look, these people who are starting are making 10K more than me, so let's do something about that, huh?
I'm thinking 15K maybe? Yeah.
Shit. You are getting fucked over.
I'm getting massively fucked over. So yeah, and then I still am waiting on my employee review. 3 months now. I keep bringing it up pretty much every day that my manager actually comes into work. About twice a week. So yeah, everything's going pretty good.
Yeah, they know what they're fucking doing at that point.
Yep. But at least they're paying me.
In order.
Yeah. Anyway, so gentlemen, it is time for the Fanfiction, which is a very fancy French way of saying absolute garbage, right?
Yes.
I thought that was how you said garbage in any French.
In any French, yes, nailed it.
Yeah,
nailed it.
I'm sorry, I was typing something. I thought using French was how you said garbage using any words in French.
Well, so gentlemen, despite how fast this individual was at responding to my review, he seems to have not chosen to respond to my counter argument that we sent him last time. And not only that, he hasn't blocked me either, which is impressive. So I'm thinking that he is hoping that I'll just go away if he pretends he didn't see the PM.
Most people are hoping you just go away when you send them a message, Sneaky.
I'm aware, and yet here I am. Didn't work out for them. Not gonna work out for you either.
Damn.
So let me just send him a message here. What's a suitably smug message to provoke a response out of someone? Ah, here we go. Still waiting on that 4-year-old to write a witty reply for you. There we go. Yeah, that'll surely piss him off. All right. Let's so what are you feeling tonight, gentlemen? What are you feeling tonight? Bleach? Naruto?
If I don't speak up, he can't choose something that will hurt me.
Tanya,
Oh, that's
it is.
mistaken. You should have known better than to say that.
I should have known better.
You really should have known better. So anyway, what does it fucking start with again? It starts with that Y. It's Yogo Senji. Yeah, here we go. Let's get some crossovers up in this. Oh wow, they're worse than normal. Shockingly. How to deal with changing careers from an HR manager to a supervillain. A Batman Yoko Senki crossover. Oh, we've already covered this one before, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the one where Tanya gets fired in Gotham City and decides to buy superpowers because why not?
Hello, gamers.
Yep. Let's see, do we have anything else that's actually possible here? I couldn't even begin to commentate on that. Saga of the Runt. Yeah, we've already shit on this one. L4 of the West, of course, they're the ones behind it. I never paid attention to the original poster of that. God, I hate it. I still hate the fact that they spelled it Primark. They just spelled fucking Primark wrong. They can't even fucking spell Primark correctly. God, I hate this shit, man. Fucking fandoms, not even filled with fans. Yeah, so unfortunately, it looks like, there isn't a lot of Tanya fics to cover because, as with most new, sections of fanfiction, people don't write fanfiction for them anymore.
Thank God.
New.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
because they're
newer.
depressed by it.
No, not depressed by it. I'm pretty sure the concept of fandom stopped with Worm. Just like everything after Worm just doesn't happen anymore. Like people don't write fan fictions anymore for anything that happens post Worm. Ruby was pre-Worm.
Mashallah, we are free. Free.
But yeah, pretty much anything that comes out these days, I think it was Worm was like the big last gasp, effectively, because like I don't see anything. Like we could go to like the Shield Hero. Let's go find Shield Hero. Shield Hero. What does Shield Hero have in its repertoire? To prove me correct.
Canon retreads. I'm calling it now.
Garbage.
Fucking hell. How is Shield Hero even called?
Rising.
Right.
of the Shield
Tate,
Hero.
no,
Oh,
shit.
Rising, right. Rising of the Shield Hero.
It might be in the Japanese name actually, so probably not.
No, here it is. Yeah, 644 stories. Like, Rising of the Shield Hero was nothing. 644 stories over the course of its entire existence. That's like a single day in the Naruto section.
Can I make a counter argument?
Yeah.
I think writing on fanfiction.net is dying. More than writing fanfiction in general. I think most of the shit you find nowadays, obviously on the forums, unfortunately AO3.
Okay, sure.
That's a pretty good argument.
No,
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
it's-
You're not wrong.
It's not dying, it's just moving.
Yeah.
I will counter that counter argument. I wouldn't. Posting on the forums is almost easier than posting on FFN.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about like quality or like quantity necessarily. It's just that the platforms people use nowadays are different. Well, it's just FFN is it's the old place.
Yeah, there's a
it's like the MySpace.
yeah,
for
sure, but like AO3, there's a total of 800 Shield Hero stories here, and the thing is with AO3, right? Is how did you only get 78?
That's for the anime specifically.
Oh, the anime specifically, yeah. The thing with AO3 is that you can include 10 bajillion fucking tags in all your stories. So if you even like reference a character, you can include it in the tag, even if the character is basically just a, hey, look, that guy is basically looking like the character from Shield Hero. So it's like it's 800 stories, caveat, probably like. What if we do non-crossover? We'll do exclude categories. No, exclude fandoms. No. Okay, here we go. Exclude crossovers. Sort and filter. 500 stories without any sort of crossover going on.
Yeah.
So that's about equal to FFN.
Yeah. And then, honestly, there's probably less on the forums. But
yeah, and then there's even less on the phone. Like the forums, the forums.
I'm not even really Chief.
Yeah.
Shield Hero isn't that new.
Okay, it's not that new, but it's like what 2018 or something.
It's also not really a setting that fanfiction can do much in.
To literally
2019
summon a
again,
character from literally anything. And yes, okay, admittedly, yeah, fucking people like to wedge, the shield hero onto a bunch of characters that don't use the shield at all and somehow make them figure out how to work around that. So let's say Tanya.
It's a bit too linear, I think, as a series to really work with.
Yes.
And it gets too restrained for the author.
That's what I was trying to say. Yes.
Yo-yo, thank you, Sneaky.
Huh?
Yo-yo, Senki.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Wow, Tanya the evil slut, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanya has 400 works on AO3, and if we exclude crossovers,
Yeah.
77. So it has even less than FFN.
Sure. I mean, AOT was only one example.
No,
Right?
I know what you're saying, but like we're also not in the .com bubble anymore either. So there isn't a Dark Lord Tanya website, there isn't the Beast Forums, which was just FSN. Like there isn't like websites popping up anymore specifically for one fandom. And so our choices are effectively AO3, FFN, and the Xenoforms, which is QQ, SB, SB, whatever. And on the forums, let's be real here.
Yep.
The forums consist of one theme. There is a popular theme, and 90% of the stories are going to be that popular theme.
Yeah. I mean, has anyone here ever actually used Wattpad?
No. It also doesn't count. Wattpad is just a cesspit of cancer.
It's fucking garbage.
It's still a fanfiction site.
Yeah, but also Wattpad, 90% of Wattpad stories is just either homoerotica or just erotica written by women for women.
Real people fiction.
And the 10% of the Wattpad fics that aren't that are just reposts of other people's fics. So
plagiarism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so like you go. So I'll agree that there's probably more worm stories on the forums than there are on AO3 or FFN.
Yep.
There's probably more. Actually, no, that's about it. I mean, pretty much the rest of the shit that shows up it's going to be like waifu catalog or flavor of the month of whatever that is going to be, and then you just insert whatever popular old fandom. Because again, you got to keep in mind, whenever waifu catalog comes up and all that other shit, the company, Slut Life, whatever fucking flavor of the month is going on, it's not a new fandom. It's waifu catalog, but it's Worm. Waifu catalog, but it's Naruto. Waifu catalog, but it's Harry Potter.
Obviously, yeah. It's a template more than anything.
Right,
Yes.
but my point more is it's not, it's just adding to the overall or old works, the
yeah,
overall old
of course.
trifecta, and it's
But
not
I'm
really.
gonna be real with you here,
Yeah.
Sneaky. Fanfiction's demographics are rapidly aging.
I'm aware. No, and I get it.
Yes.
But it's not even like, fan fiction's becoming unhip. That's why more fan fiction,
Yeah, no, Zoomers just don't care.
Zoomers don't,
They don't
read.
read.
Exactly.
Well,
Well,
62 months sub
the first
anniversary.
half of the
Jesus
Zoomers.
Christ.
I know, I'm suffering here as well. I have vodka.
Yeah, I know the first half of the Zoomers actually read, but we've talked about this before. The first half of the
Yeah,
Zoomers are just fucking regurgitating millennial slop, and the second half of Zoomers don't even know what fucking letters are. So, I understand fan fiction's a dying section, but it's also like, this is why I'm not going into the Tanya the Evil section all the time, or hell, even the Ruby section. Even the Ruby section's like, every few podcasts, and we'll still get a trickle of blood out of that fucking stone.
Yeah.
But like, there's only a couple. I'm not even gonna say couple dozen. Actually, it's like more like a dozen fandoms we can go into that we can collectively say we
The
are
solution
remotely
is staring
interested
you
in.
right in the eye, Sneaky.
What's the solution?
Start generating your own fanfiction.
I will shoot you
With
in the
AI.
face. Yo, we already tried that, remember? When Gray was assassinated by the Democratic Party?
Gray was suffering.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
Like always, that meant his plan was working.
Yeah, as always, that meant his plan was working.
I love that fucking clip. Yeah, no. But like, I can genuinely see a future, like 5 years from now at most, where people actually read AI-generated fanfiction and light novels.
Probably. Honestly,
And,
I would.
it's terrifying.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit terrifying. But at the same time, I feel like AI generated content when it comes to writing is going to be obviously based on the writing that it's fed. And even then, even if it's fed great works, it will still probably only produce what were they called back in the day? Dime novels.
Dime store novels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to produce the next Mark Twain story. It's going to produce
Obviously.
a dime novel knockoff of inspired by Mark Twain mixed with Star Trek stories.
Yeah.
And then on
Which
top
is
of
more
that,
what we already have.
I wasn't saying it's gonna be good.
oh no, and I know you weren't. I'm just saying, like, it's on top of all of that. A lot of the people that are going to be creating these stories are going to be feeding it slop. They're going to complain about all of the modern day stories not being good enough or whatever, and then they're going to feed it all of these stories that they just complained about because they're fucking retarded. And then it's going to generate a mildly passable but completed story that they're going to cheer about because A, AI, that makes it interesting and good, and B, they put effort into it, which makes their idea cool and good. And so they're going to have a biased view on it, and they're going to share it with people, and the people who consume all of the slop before will be like, oh my god, a finished slop story? Amazing!
Yeah.
And they'll read it.
Look, we will have the advantage. Number one, the AI has good grammar. Number two,
No.
it'll actually be finished.
No, it won't.
Well, depends on what you feed it.
Yeah, it depends on what you feed it. I mean, if you go out and you're like, oh my god, I just need more fairy tale dragon slayer stories, and you feed it only fairy tale dragon slayer stories, it's gonna have fairy tale dragon slayer's level of grammar.
Cursed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that depends on the models. If you just feed like the text like into ChatGPT, then it would correct because the default response is to be quote unquote grammatically accurate.
I can't wait until people start pursuing wokeifying the AI to incorrectly write sentences because
Cybernomics.
it's their style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. It's like I keep putting words into the AI machine and it keeps putting out these weird sentence things. That's not how I write.
People can tell it's not me writing. I need to fix it quickly.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, you only have your own school system to blame.
I halfway agree with you. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and
And your
defend.
politicians.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
And
sit here and
parents.
defend the American education system, but definitely the parents are near. I would say about 70 to 90% of the problem. Because all it takes is a parent actually paying attention to their child to fix that, and they don't.
They're working.
Well, yeah, the mom has to feel empowered. The dad has to feel actually just feel. Well, he also has to be there.
Has to just work because he's the one
Provide.
bringing home the actual money.
Yeah. But he also has to be there in the first place, which doesn't really happen too often these days.
Not for certain demographics.
Oh, for a lot of demographics, actually, the fucking divorce rate in the U.S. is about like 70% now, or some crazy shit.
Oh God, stop talking. The more words you say, the worse it gets.
You're welcome.
Excellent.
So I mean, there's that. So it's like, yeah, just shit's going downhill really fast, and all the people that wrote fan fiction are now moving on to being hired as writers, and they're writing garbage ass stories. And everyone looks to AI to save us, except the AI is going to be fed all the garbage in the world, and it's going to produce garbage because it turns out when you feed it garbage, you get garbage.
G.I.G.O. Garbage in, garbage
Well,
out.
all right. They would be fine if you had someone who was both tech savvy enough to use it and who was a decent enough author
Yeah.
to know what the fuck they're doing. And only if he's or she is bouncing ideas off the AI and using them, not having
Yeah,
it
I mean,
just generate content.
That
wholesale.
sounds like a lot of qualifiers.
A lot of work. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like
that's like what's actually going to be good with AI content is AI assisted content.
Yeah, I'll definitely say
it would be good.
AI assisted
generated
content's gonna
content?
be
No.
good.
AI assisted content, yes. Where you can use the AI to speed up, just like be more efficient. Sign.
Or by providing a different point of view. Fuck off.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Too easy.
Isekai, not yet a hero. Lucas suddenly found himself in Country of Mellowmark after being accidentally implicated by the summoning process of Shield Hero.
Did you say implicated?
Yeah.
Yep. Implicated.
What?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. That's what it says. He neither got status interference nor any cheat, but fortunately he always has backpack.
For a moment I didn't see the S in Lucas, and combined with the story image, I thought for a slim moment it was a fucking Monster Girl Encyclopedia crossover.
What?
Or my Monster Girl Quest. Yeah, MGQ.
Alright, what kind of fucking what the fuck is that?
No, he didn't. No.
He was sumimasen.
No.
What?
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I zoned back in for a bit of cringe, I see.
Yeah. You missed our talk about AI.
That's because I had to go make sure the cookies didn't burn in the oven.
That's fair.
Understandable.
English is not my native
halfway
language. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And I seem to struggle with expressions in general in my test papers. So I want to see what I can do to improve it. All right, okay, you know what? Fair enough. That's fair enough. Author.
Consider a Grammarly
Not
subscription.
It's not a bad idea to try and learn another language by attempting to write and read in it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
What was it? One of the best ways to learn a language is to read the newspaper.
Yeah.
Not anymore. The newspaper only goes up to a 6th grade reading level at best.
Well, used to be.
Well, maybe in
It used to.
America.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, the best
it
is to
is
consume inordinate amounts of internet content.
understandable
I think a
that
6th grade level is fine for trying to learn.
English
Oh, yeah.
isn't your first
Starting out, probably good idea.
language.
Once you're up to that 6th grade level, it's time to expand.
Yeah.
That's why you
Also,
need
It
online.
is,
like I did.
however,
Work out
clear that creative thinking never made the list.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Burr.
You have to kill the man, Sneaky.
He's dead. Stop beating him.
Poor little guy just want to write his fucking
language,
garbage story.
and then Sneaky happens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on his English because he did say, gotta have respect for people that know multiple languages. But it's just English being your second language is not entirely the problem with your story. A majority of the problem with your story is your absolute lack of critical thinking or creative thought.
Yep.
So, that's not something that writing in your native language would have fixed either.
Oof.
So we had also Diligence of the Shield Hero, a story I've only read 42 chapters of. There's currently 142 chapters.
Why would you do that?
Because back in the day, it was like, all right. And then there was a spell where they stopped updating, and then they started updating more, and then I kind of really lost interest in the story because when I stopped reading it, wasn't really going anywhere.
Right.
Anyone else have trouble hearing Max? I have him on 200%, and he whispers everything. Yeah, no, that's about average for Max.
Yeah,
No. Okay, I need to fucking dig through my software to figure out what the hell is causing that.
Yeah.
See, he just said a bunch of things, but I have no idea what he said because I didn't reach over to adjust my volume up in time.
Yeah, no,
it's... You're becoming old.
No,
Fuck you,
no.
I'm not deaf.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he is becoming ancient, but it is not entirely his fault on this one.
Consider hearing aids.
Yeah, we all have Max set to 200% volume.
I don't. I'm at 100.
Well, that's also because you ignore Max in general, so...
Well, no, I don't. These are slanderous accusations.
So
I have him at normal volume, like everyone.
Diligence of a Shield Hero is sitting at 142 chapters and 1.6 million words. It's been updating for 4 years now, so I mean, it's still like 400k words a year, which is pretty insane. No?
Is this any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay. Discord bumped my mic input to 60-something%.
Interesting.
At some point.
Weird.
Don't know why. I'm gonna blame Windows. It's always Windows.
Yeah, it's usually Windows' fault. And in fact, it's 90% of the time Windows' fault. In fact, I'm still fighting. Oh, see, I just checked my volume right now. It was set to 88. I don't know why. And for some reason, 88 volume is 60% quieter than 100%. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I only bumped my mic up to 86% from that 60-something. I don't understand.
But yeah, for whatever reason, my sound bar constantly fucking moves. I don't know why it constantly moves. I've looked online, everyone's like, just reinstall your sound drivers. I'm like, I fucking have!
Skill issue.
Yeah, honestly.
I will pipe bomb Microsoft.
They should have been pipe bomb long ago.
Yes. Speaking of places I would like to pipe bomb, so I was actually installing something for a client today, and they bought licenses to super yeah, to these two super obscure okay, there we go.
They're trying to shut them down.
To these two super obscure programs, right? We're talking like programs that were made originally back in like 2003. And so I'm like trying to figure out how to fucking activate these fucking programs with their codes, because normally with a program you download the free trial version and then you go to the help menu once you start the program and you hit about and you click the activate button. Pretty sensible GUI design, right?
Early.
Usually.
Or, they have a big fucking activate now! Click here to activate now! Fucking flashing because it's the free trial version, right? And they really want you to buy their product. Yeah, like, there's a range of options there, right? That are just generally available. You just have to find the fucking activate button, you click it, it activates, bada bing, bada boom, you're done, right? Not with these garbage ass programs. No. So, one program, you had to reactivate it with a new serial key every time you updated the program.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
This, so you had to hunt down the program, find the hidden exe called activation, run that, select deactivation inside the GUI menu for it, and then you could install the update, and then you could reactivate it with the new serial number.
That is utter cancer.
Oh yes, absolutely, 100%. And then to make it even worse, right? The other program, I couldn't even figure it out. Like, I go on their website, they don't have an option to download the full version to activate. You have to download the free trial version. I'm like, okay, fine. So I download the free trial version. I'm looking around. I go to the help menu. I go to about. I'm looking around for any fucking buttons. I click every fucking hyperlink. I can't find a single fucking thing. I'm looking in the folders. I'm looking in the files. I'm going through everything. I can't find a single goddamn thing that says activate or enter code here or serial number, anything. Okay. So I start searching around. I finally find this website that's like, you put in the serial number, you put in the user code, and then you click activate. Okay, great, fantastic. What the fuck's a user code? I'm searching around for this user code shit. There ain't a fucking manual. They don't have any support for this shit anywhere. All they go, if you need help, please call our toll-free number, which, by the way, only operates from 8 to 5, and it's currently like 6 o'clock. I'm like, okay, well, fuck this shit then. I was really tempted to leave them a voicemail telling them to eat ass and shit fire, but, I didn't.
They weren't a florist, were they?
No.
Because that sounds remarkably similar to an activation method from a certain software company I used to work for.
Yeah, no. But, and it is the dumbest shit ever. I could not figure out what the fuck a user code was. I'm scanning through their fucking website for this program, and on all they have for this fucking program is a download button and a sales pitch as to why you should buy it instead. And then right at the bottom it says, we will send you a serial code so you can activate it. How? Activate it? How?
It may be one of those things where they've got a batch file buried somewhere
Nope.
or
Nothing.
running off a timer.
Yep. They literally, so yeah, literally whenever you open up the program, it says you have X amount of time left.
Yeah.
And there is
You have to
no
wait for the
option.
timer.
Yeah, there is no option to bypass the timer.
Actually, there is. You just change the... Wait. If you change the date and time, it won't work, will it?
Nope.
Oh, so it's a timer within the program, not going off the time and date of the system.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
No registry edit to mess with that.
Nope. As far as they didn't even install normally. It's like a portable deployment.
Oh, it just runs straight out of the folder without installing.
Yeah.
Okay, props for that, because those are always the best kind of programs, but still, that's
Leaves me
whew,
up shit
boy.
creek. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. So I have to call them tomorrow because it's just gonna. I'm just like, oh. I just tell the client, I'm like, look, I'm calling them tomorrow. I have nothing else to say.
I mean, nothing they can do about it at that point.
The client wanted me to install this shit when everyone was off their computers, and I was just like, that's not fucking happening. You know, these fucking people can't take 2 seconds out of their lives to make a single functioning sentence that tells me how to activate their fucking program after I buy it from them. Yes, that's right. By the way, I did check the invoice. On the invoice, they had a serial number. No user code, no activation instructions, just a serial number.
The user code comes from the company, and you have to call them to get it. They were probably given that you at some point. They got it in an email, but they wouldn't know what it is. They probably just glanced over it, marked it as read, and called it done.
Probably, yeah. Entirely possible. You know, they just sent me the invoice for it.
That sounds exactly like what one of these fucking companies would do. Oh, yeah, it's in your email, and if you don't have it, well, you have to call us to verify that, you know, you are you and you paid for this program.
So yeah, I actually secretly I hacked into this company to steal their invoice for 5 serial codes for CNC machine software. Yep, that's what I did, and I'm pretending now to be the person who bought that software so I can activate it on my my home computer, which has a CNC machine hooked up to it or some shit. Yep.
If you've ever worked for one of these companies, that is a legitimate scenario in their minds. I've dealt with them. That is something they feel like could actually happen. It won't, but they feel like it could.
Yeah, and my only response is if they feel like some hacker is targeting mom and pop CNC machine shops to steal their CNC machine software so they can run their bootleg CNC machine out of their homes.
What was Sneaky?
I got a bridge to sell them.
CNC machine, would you?
Yeah, I got a bridge to sell them.
CNC machine piracy is
rampant. Yeah, rampant CNC machine piracy. Yeah.
I would download a CNC machine to CNC the car I downloaded.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah. So that was my day. So anyway, back to this garbage here. Yeah. Broken Mask, Heroes of the Kahuni, imprison at young age, killing prince. Fate seem against Yasin until wave struck the mine she's slaving at. On fated day, her destiny changed. She become a hero. Many world project.
Well, that's those were some words.
Yeah, those were
I think you
words.
said
Yeah.
some bionicle words.
This is a character. This is how bad is the how bad is everything? My face quickly jerked to my right. Mom slapped me again for what reason? What is wrong with you? She visibly, incredibly angry. I told you beforehand, semicolon, when you enter damn gathering of noobles, make sure you bright smile on your face. When you interact with others, make sure you smile, semicolon. Show interest in them. Do I think I like most of them? No, don't be silly. You just fake emotion and expressions. Tears welled up in her eyes. Why can't you be like your brother and sisters? Why can't you just smile? Why can't you do it for me like your father? She gripped my shoulders and stared deep into my eyes. I am doing this for you so you can be respected, so you can looked at favorably by others. She wanted me to promise her I would be able to fake a smile next time. I want to make her and Dad proud too, but it wasn't like I don't try to do as she requests. I will try, Mom. Do you like this expression? I give gleeful smile. However, she was disappointed.
She was disappointed indeed.
This is
Keep
really
going,
fucking
keep going.
depressing. I'll be honest.
It gets funny. It gets funny.
She shook her head and walked away. A perfect mask isn't one that hides truth, it's one that reveals it in a way no one can see.
What?
What? What?
What in the world is that?
Stupid.
What?
You know, I was standing here feeling like a little down. We're abusing some poor kid, and some poor kid is experiencing like actual parental abuse in there. But boy, author, those words were so stupid. You just kind of snapped me out of the story. My suspension of disbelief was actually broken by how stupid that statement was.
Keep reading, Sneaky. It gets really fun in about 5 lines. Did he die?
What?
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent.
I just need some water.
He took
Oh,
psychic
yeah.
damage, so he needed some more water.
Some water, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, I'll drink
Yep.
some water.
Yep, water. I didn't understand what she meant. I never did, no matter how much she told me so. My siblings. Semicolon. That's not how you use a semicolon. My sisters. And older brothers. Who were watching through the window were all ashamed of me.
Why are they watching through the windows?
I don't know. They run to Mom saying, "Are you sure she is your daughter? Maybe she's retarded." What?
Maybe.
Damn.
Dialogue I have never had with my siblings for 500, Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, not even. It's fucking siblings talking to the mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Surely something is wrong with this child to think she is my younger sister. He said things siblings say for 300, Alex.
Look.
I am Yaswin Nirwa. I am 11 years old.
You okay there? I just want to say, there's lots of things I questioned about my sibling being my sibling. At no point did I ever question if we were related. There's a certain level of stupidity that only siblings can get up to and understand about each other.
You disown
Like
your
the
sibling
fucking
because
brand.
they're retarded. It's part and parcel. No, I'm not. Look, okay. I've said a lot about my siblings. I mean, half of them I'm only related to. The other half I'm not, So I've said a lot about some of my siblings. The ones that I'm related to, yeah, I'll make jokes about, like, are you sure she's not adopted? Ha ha ha. Or, did you drop, how many times did you drop her when she was a baby? 20? 30? But I've never been like, indeed, mother, forsooth, is she the le retard?
Yeah, sure, but that's all done in jest.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's like,
Yeah.
I have never been like, your mother! Are you sure she is your daughter? Forsooth, she is my little sibling, yet she is a retard. It's like,
God, that's
The fuck was
that just
that?
reminded me of fucking Niji Sanji thing.
oh god.
You
I don't know if you remember this.
How dare you?
Yeah. So there was an official post from the Niji Sanji Twitter calling Vox Akuma a retard. in French, because he was supposed to be at a fucking convention in France or something, and he was like late. And to be delayed in French is le retard. Therefore,
I see.
le retard de Vox Akuma. And it was fucking beautiful.
I mean, it is Voxer.
Oh yeah, no, Vox is actually
He's an absolute fucking retard. Holy shit.
he's British, isn't he?
The Dunmer would disapprove, yes, indeed.
Fucking. What do you mean the Dunmer would disapprove? Of course they disapprove.
I look at my reflection in the mirror. I had gentle red skin. I was beautiful for someone at my age. Semicolon. It was obvious I would grow into young woman that would excel at looks, among other noble young women.
Yeah, sure.
Normal
they are.
thoughts people have for 200, Alex.
I'm going to excel at my looks. What?
I am going to excel at looking like a thing. Is she Martian? Maybe. Though it didn't matter how good I would look if I couldn't fake facial expressions, if I couldn't wear perfect mask. I warped my facial expression around. I frowned, grimace smirked, grinned, winced, flared nostril. I could obviously do those. So I practiced being genuinely happy for someone. I smiled and raised eyebrows. However, that only lasted for 4 seconds before my face reset to its default expression. Bland, bored face. I hate this. I hate I have to do this. I hate nobles who look at me like I am mentally unwell. Maybe they look at you like you're mentally unwell because you're like fucking when you go to fucking anything. Like you just sit there and you're like you would look
thing is over emoting, kid.
Yeah, well, there's that. But it's like if you sit there and you're like, "Yay, good for you." And then you just fucking stop and just stare at them. Just cut out like halfway through your celebration because it's been like 4 seconds.
NPC, okay?
Yeah, right. Like exactly. Like yeah, don't be a fucking Bethesda NPC. Don't be like celebrating and then it's like, oh, my script is done, and then just like fucking go back to T-posing and float into a corner. It's like, yeah, the people are gonna. Huh?
Who won the lottery? I did.
And then you shoot them. Come on, tell me not a single person out there that did not shoot that man.
Oh no, absolutely. You talk to him, he says bye, and then he runs off, and you just like shoot him with a revolver in the back of the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, no. Here's the thing: when you find out what he won the lottery for, instant death.
Oh yes, no. There is no.
So you left all your friends to die.
Well, I
Plus
mean,
an entire town of innocent people.
I kind of just shot him on general principle. If someone ever ran up to me IRL, be like, "Who won the lottery? I did. Fuck you. I won the lottery." I'd be like, "Okay, punch."
That's a nice
No,
lottery shit.
You pull out a gun. This is a robbery.
This is now a robbery. I've won the lottery.
Exactly. Oh hey, look, free money. Hand it over.
But yeah, no, just on general principle, I kind of just anytime an NPC smugs at me, I'm like, "Oh, that's a nice smug you have there. It'd be a shame if I blew your face off."
Quick saving.
No.
No, yeah.
Quick saving not required.
Fair.
Look, I mean, the guy should have known better, you know?
You should have known better than to bother.
Karma, actually.
No. I mean, if you really think about it, right? So he's a powder ganger, right? So he got caught committing crimes, sentenced to railroad work. He decided to use bombs to blow up the soldiers guarding him, to then run a extortion gang that also partook in human trafficking. And
Oh yeah, no. If there's anybody who deserves it, it's 100% the powder gangers.
right, and then the fucking psycho legionnaires roll into your post-apocalyptic desert town that you just finished whoring out and filling into a drug den, and they purge everyone in a barbaric lottery system and say, you alone get to live and tell everyone about what happened here. And so you run out and you just meet this random ass person wearing your powder ganger's uniform in the middle of the desert, and you run up to them and you start being a prick to them immediately. In the Fallout verse. Like, even as a even as a normal, like, if I was just like a merchant, like, no, like, I'm not even the fucking main character who just is a murder psychopath, right? I'm just a random fucking merchant. And a powder ganger runs up to me and is like, "Who won the lottery? I did. Eat shit, fucko." I would still shoot him. Because
me turning on Big Iron,
right? It's like fucking powder ganger. I don't really need any more letters than that.
So... Me when I see a fucking powder ganger,
right?
Oh, don't forget, Sneaky. Don't forget my favorite thing. After they broke out, they indiscriminately placed IEDs on a road.
Oh yeah, there's that too. That's
just funny. That's just a little bit of pranking.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, they filled the town with IEDs. I thought that was kind of a little bit hilarious that they filled the town with IEDs, because I mean that was just like, honestly, it was kind of funny that they did it, because those weren't like smart mines or anything. They didn't have IFFs on them, so they trapped themselves inside of buildings that didn't have food in them.
I mean, okay, yes.
I mean, look, powder gangers are not known for their intelligence.
I'm aware. I'm just saying this. It's kind of funny though, you know.
Yay! I want to be clear. What they did to themselves is funny, but the act of what they did is not. Like,
oh yeah. No, I get you. Yeah.
Or like, right? Like, unless someone explicitly goes for the evil playthrough, I have zero respect for anyone who doesn't exit the town hall in Nippon. Nipton? Yeah, Nipton.
Nippon. Yeah.
I have
the land of the
no
rising
respect
sun.
for anyone who doesn't immediately exit that town, meet Vulpes and Colta, and just go, "Ah, I see."
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I can think of a reason. I can think of a reason not to immediately fight the Legion.
What?
What?
I don't have fucking ammo.
That sounds like a you problem.
It kind of is.
Do you not have a half prepared 40mm grenade launcher at that point in the game?
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
mean, I don't have enough ammo to kill the entire fucking Legion yet. I need to
Do you
at
have
least
mines?
get to a vendor.
Do you have grenades?
I don't have
Yeah,
that
sure.
fucking many, dude. I didn't fucking min-max barter. What the fuck do you
what
want
the
about?
hell? What the hell? What the hell are you talking to? All you do is fucking disarm the mines on the road there. Jesus Christ.
You know what? He brings up a fair point.
He may be retarded.
Anyway, so this fucking kid is like running on what's the Nazi in Worm that resets every 4 seconds?
Alabaster.
Yeah. So this kid's basically an emotional alabaster because apparently they're incapable of holding a facial expression or an action for longer than 4 seconds.
Schizophrenia.
Which again, I reiterate, just be the weird kid who doesn't emote. Like, that's like, the weird kid who doesn't emote is way better than the person who is like smile clapping for you and then like 4 seconds later just dead eyes, no emotion, no further action. They turn and walk away. Like,
Okay, but have they not heard of stoicism, where a kid being able to keep a perfectly straight face like that would actually be a good thing in certain time periods? Hell, that kid's well behaved by certain standards.
oh, I'm aware. I'm pretty sure this person's just retarded.
Pretty sure it's very light term.
Yeah.
Almost assuredly.
I hate this. I hate I have to do this. I hate I look mentally unwell. I hate my older sibling who would be more than happy for me to disappear. I hate my parents who look at me in shame. I hate everything except for my brother.
Shame for this day.
I don't like where this is going.
Yes, into the pit with you.
Author.
I thought you were about to say Into the Woods and we were about to break into a musical.
Yes.
I do not want to.
Oh,
Angels.
merry men! Oh, God. Oh, Nutella. That day will be forever in Twitter memory.
Yep.
Do you think Nutella knew what they were doing?
In
No.
They must
what?
have, on some level.
So, there was a moment where Nutella on Twitter said something along the lines of like, tell us what you do starting, tell us what you put Nutella on using the name Nutella. We'll start you off. And then you just scroll through all the replies and it's hidden by poster, hidden by poster, hidden by OP, hidden by OP, hidden by OP, hidden by OP, hidden by OP.
They should have known what was going to happen.
And you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It's all hidden.
There's two possibilities there. Someone knew exactly what they were doing. Someone didn't think at all.
Yeah, someone wasn't thinking. I do appreciate how all three of you posted the same thing at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
See, the part that I like about it, 3 different versions.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course. Oh my god. Sneaky, I just got something beautiful in my DMs from Fiend. is-
Yeah.
Highly not podcast appropriate. but I will
well,
send
then,
it
yeah,
your way
yeah,
because
yeah.
It's extremely funny.
Yeah. Nipton asked for it. I agree with the Legion. Nipton got what it deserved. They sat there and let the raffle happen. Legion dipshit was right. If they had rebelled, they would have lost some people, but more would have survived as Legion would have had to retreat. Yeah, 100%. No,
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Guess what? Both of them can be right.
Yeah.
Right? The Legion can be right that Nipton was a bunch of dickheads and should have fought. But you can also still be correct in murdering them.
Oh yeah. No, exactly, 100%. No, it's just like, I mean, honestly, it's a very prevalent thing you see these days, where people are like so afraid of consequences that they go along with an event that will produce worse consequences.
Well, to be fair, at least in that particular event, it's life threat. Certainly, banding together and fighting the Legion would have been a better choice. But, like, legitimate fear of horrible murder.
Right, but it's like, I mean, I think that says something more about your community, that you don't trust everyone else to stand with you against the band of horrible torture murderers. It's like, if are you really telling me that your town and the people you live with are so untrustworthy you can't even trust them to stand against a band of people who are absolutely 100% guaranteed to fucking execute you in some of the worst ways possible?
Yes, because I guarantee you someone in that town sympathizes for them and assures you that those are just rumors and they're racist and made up, and you're a bigot if you believe them.
No, I mean, no. Well, first off, the Legion doesn't even try and hide it. The Legion revels in it, and if someone was sympathetic to the Legion in the town, which some of them were, they wouldn't be covering up for the Legion's crimes. They would be saying how based the Legion's crimes were, and how the people, and how everyone that received the Legion's penalties deserved it.
It didn't
Right
happen, but
up
it
until
should
they
have.
got the Legion penalties.
It didn't happen, but what?
But I believe in
But
the
it should
Legion.
have.
Why
Yes.
are you attacking me?
Remember, this is something that, look, as much as I despise Caesar's Legion on a personal
Fundamental
level, right? Like, I've never successfully I've been able to do the evil playthroughs in Fallout 3 because those are comically evil. I can't get through working for the Legion because I'm just like, nope, can't do it. This is just too actually evil, right? Like, not even can laugh at it evil, right? They're really well written, right? What is one of the Legion's biggest insults? Profligate. Why do they say that? Because they hate people wasting resources.
Yes.
Makes sense.
In the apocalypse, it's one of their biggest pet peeves, which sounds really silly to say until you learn about what they. Well, I mean, part of that is Caesar handcrafting a mythology for them, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. Honestly, Obsidian did a great job with New Vegas in terms of the various factions. I 100% agree. That's like, there's a lot about the Legion that when you hear their message, you're like, yeah, I pretty much have to agree with all of that. But then you see how they go about it, and it's like, well, I have to shoot you. I agree with everything you say. However, Cock's
but as
gun.
a human being with even a remotely functioning moral compass,
right.
However, thy punishment is death.
Right, it's like, it's like, oh, this town was rebelling against us. All right, so what did you do? We got one of the few working cars left, and we drove it into the town and dirty bombed the town. You dirty bombed an entire town full of people, creating... I know it wasn't really shown in the game, but it was a full town. Like, this was like an active, full-on town.
Which town was that?
Little Lamplight.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, they dirty bombed it, and then you.
Wait, I'm sorry. They dirty done. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Do you not remember? Or no, not Little Lamplight.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a minute.
No, Little Lamplight was the.
No, not Little Lamplight. So that was the kids. Searchlight. Yeah, Searchlight. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Your Honor, my client dates Oopsie Daisy.
Yeah, no, they dirty bomb Searchlight.
About all the ghouls and the fresh radiation.
Not really.
No, I knew that they dirty bomb Searchlight. I was like, why the fuck are you mentioning little lamplight?
Okay, they had the word. It's a fucking
It's very
lamp-based
close.
light named after a town. Like, come on, you give me a fucking break here.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, they dirty bomb Searchlight, and like this isn't like, you know, a small little settlement like Novak that has like 3 families and an inn. This is like a full-on legit, you know, every house was built and occupied, and like there was a thriving town that was also serving as a military depot. And they dirty bombed the whole thing. And it's like, okay, well, you're
a bunch
fucking
of assholes.
retarded. Yeah, you just ruined an actually stable human settlement in the wasteland.
When, by the way, your whole message is we need to help the settlements. We need to reduce waste.
Right, exactly. You know, yeah, and exactly. It's just like their methods. I mean, you know, like you know, fucking whole. You know, I gotta say, going towards their camp, and you see all the fucking people that committed like actual crimes. Like, oh, what did he do? Oh, well, he's a murderer. What did he do? He raped people. It's like, okay.
Well, no, hang on. Don't forget the caveat there is that we didn't tell him it was okay to.
Yeah, I'm aware. There's the caveat there. Doesn't, however, make the fact that they made these people who committed some pretty hardcore crime fucking die by crucifixion. That's like, oh, okay, you know, that sends a message.
Yes.
And yeah, of course, you know, 2-tier justice system. And, you know, women are objects, so you can't rape them and all that other stuff about the Legion philosophy. So, you know, that's that, and this is this. You know, there's a lot of shit in Legion philosophy that you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, this isn't too bad. And then you actually see the shit that they do in the game, and you're like, well, guys, I have to kill you now.
I liked your initial messaging.
Your pitch was great. Your follow-up just is no.
Here's the thing, right? That
Needs some
pretty much
work.
encapsulates Ruby. Man, that's a great elevator pitch. Could you tell me more?
That's a great elevator pitch. I'm so glad you gave this to me. Oh, this is the floor? Okay, great. Let's see what's on the floor. The fucking doors open up, and it's just like a fucking tidal wave of shit seeps into the elevator, and you're like, Missed,
I feel like I was lied to.
I feel like I was lied to on this one. Yeah.
I mean, even an excellent example is the quest that you go on for that NCR interrogator lady.
At the airport. Yep.
Where Caesar doesn't take care of his people at all.
No.
This dude is more willing to believe that you would murder him for Caesar than that Caesar sent someone to help him.
Yes. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, so this is just a really garbage-ass story, and it fucking sucks. Oh, holy shit, it goes on forever, though.
Nah, Sneaky, let's just keep talking about Caesar's Legion and why they're an interesting storytelling device.
Can we keep talking about the Legion?
You know what? Let's talk about one of my favorite dumb villains, the Legate. Sneaky,
which
what
one?
are your thoughts on the Legate? Linnaeus. Not Joshua Graham. Joshua Graham is a whole other bundle of...
That's the Blade of the West, right? Or the Blade of the East, or whatever his name was.
Whatever the fuck his name is, he's the guy that's the final boss.
I'm here for it. I'm here for him. I can vibe to his whole thing.
He's certainly a fun one to
It's like look, look, He's very straightforward with everything. You know, you come up to him and you're like, why are you doing this? I like violence. I like killing people. Caesar says that as long as I kill people, I can kill more people. And boy, I love killing people. And killing people is
Also,
good.
civilization good.
Yeah, and you know, see what Caesar did? It looks pretty cool. Also, I get to kill people. It's like, alright.
Mostly the killing people thing.
So do you really even believe in the Legion? No, I don't believe in the Legion at all. I believe in Caesar because he did me a solid, and I get to kill people. It's like, okay, well, I mean, at least you're not lying.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite things with him is the way you talk him down is, look, man, you can't win. Go home and come back in 10 years when you can get another slaughter going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I do need these punks. You're right. I'll be back in 15 years. Be fucking ready.
Yeah, literally. It's just like, okay. You know,
And everybody's like, what did you do? Why did you let him go? And they're like, and one of the legitimate responses for your character is, did you fucking see him? We'll show up in 10 years and artillery barrage him with our bombers.
yeah, it's like we have bombs and artillery. He has men in sports equipment. We'll just kill him next time.
The power of an anime on our side.
The power of God. Fucking, oh no, he's going Super Saiyan!
Super Glocken.
Suddenly, it also goes Super Saiyan. Panic.
So yeah, Rising of the Shield Hero section, honestly, it's kind of garbage these days. I mean, it's not a big surprise. Bow Hero replacement anime based, 90 chapters, 258k words, original Rise of the Support Hero. What? RE Centurion. What if some random ass garbage person thing? Blah blah blah. This is a V2 Centurion verse story. What?
No fucking what now?
What's the fuck is this Many Worlds project thing? Oh god, oh no, it's another one of those things, a multi-author collaborative effort where everyone writes stories in a giant collective AU.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, yeah.
A clusterfuck.
Rise of the Alternative Shield Hero about an American named Maddox Fulbright.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like an American
Maddox.
name.
Oh no.
Maddox.
That sounds
yeah.
like what someone who that sounds like what a European who played Fallout and listened to Brotherhood of Steel names thinks Americans names are.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, effectively.
I mean, do you not know about the YouTuber Maddox?
I've never heard of that.
Really?
No, not at all.
I can't fucking believe that. Oh my god. Okay, well, I have some shit you need to watch then. Because he's the guy who made the best page in the universe. If that's to say anything to you, the best show in the universe.
I've never.
Damn.
No.
So what you're saying is that story sounds like a giant shit post.
Oh no, garbage.
Yeah, another Many Worlds project. Another crafting a hero's tale. This is the story of the hammer hero. This is the story of the knife hero. The Many Worlds project. The Many Worlds project. The Many Worlds project. Jesus Christ. A gamer story where now Fumi gets the gamer power as well as the shield hero power.
Now Fumi literally already has a game-based system, you dumb motherfuckers. That is literally how the shield works, how all the holy weapons work.
Oh, the rising of the gum fruit hero.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, please. Rise of the Hammer Hero is just someone who read way too many Warhammer novels.
Locked and loaded in another world. Rising of the Gun Hero. That's right. He's an American average high schooler.
Oh God.
That yeah.
Okay, there is a gun. There are guns canonically, but there is a gun hero canonically. It's the girl who went with Izumi becomes the gun hero. It's one of those 7-star support weapons, like Raftalia's katana or the cane.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know, man. It's just.
So there are 4 main heroes: the shield, the spear, the bow, and the sword, right? But there are also 7 7-star heroes.
You're acting like I give a fuck, which I don't.
That was my mistake.
Yeah. Hero, no, I am a pharaoh. When the gods tell you to become a lord in the light novels, protect the world, you protect the world no matter how stupid everyone is. It's time for the next pharaoh to descend upon the world. Inspired by King Carlos's A Hero, no, I am a lord. Go read his story because I borrow heavily from him. Warning, harem, strong MC, X over elements, by the person named Egyptian Dio.
Whoa, the curse of Arabia on you.
I have heard the name, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the author of Shield Hero is a woman? I thought it was a guy who was like...
It is a guy.
Okay, well, Beyond Racism said she. The boat hero. God damn it.
Yes, there is a boat hero. They're the transportation hero, and they can make any transport vehicle.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
So what are we getting the DMV hero?
Yes.
I just want to know when they start rolling out the military vehicles for that then.
This is the Panzerfaust hero. I am a Panzer hero. I am the Flammenwerfer hero. I wear Flammen.
What will the heroes do to stop this invasion? Pops 10 tabs of Pervitin and drives in with the pants.
Oh no.
This is my Panzerfaust. It fausts Panzer.
I'm sorry, be closer. I need to keep them with my sword.
This is my Flammenwerfer. It werfs Flammen.
Ja, das ist der Flammenwerfer.
This is the Panzer Shrek. It Shrek's Panzers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I must use the that's not the intended function. I'm just imagining it firing Shreks as an anti-tank weapon.
Indeed, I mean, basically it is. So you know, yeah.
I mean, the Shrek actually does mean fair, as far as I'm aware. So it's like
I do appreciate that the Germans, for a while, targeted the flamethrower troopers that we were deploying. And then eventually it just got to the point where the people who were left alive as the flamethrower troopers were just so batshit insane that no one targeted them anymore.
They were also batshit insane from, burning people alive.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not wrong. However, they were kind of batshit insane. Just in general. I mean, you kind of have to be a little bit fucking off your rocker.
A little bit?
When the military goes, here, carry this explosive on your back. By the way...
This tank of flammable gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pressurized fucking napalm.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy.
So napalm, it's kind of funny. Napalm's not actually flammable at room temperature. They have to use a blowtorch on the end of it to light that shit. It's like diesel fuel. You can drop a match in it and it'll be fine. The only difference is
that's what the secondary tank is.
Jelly agent. Yeah, that's what the secondary tank is.
Yeah.
It's to power the blowtorch at the front that lights that shit.
Yeah.
It's the gelling agent that makes it stick. But the stuff is actually relatively safe at room temperature. If you shoot it, somebody's not going to fucking explode.
No, but if you did shoot the flamethrower tank, it did explode. So
the acetylene tank would, yes.
Yeah. Which was the big one. So
Well, they were both big,
Yeah.
depending on the model.
Depending on the model, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the author of Shield Hero was trying to stay anonymous. No, they straight up came out when the fucking the original animated adaptation was happening, and they're like, "Yeah, no, I wrote this as a revenge story against some fucking person or
Yo,
something."
we couldn't tell.
Yeah.
They said shields were cringe, so I proved them wrong.
No, it was about rape. It was like it's either a revenge rape fantasy or it was a revenge story for being accused of rape or something.
It's that second one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
the,
you
the
would
second,
probably
the
be
second one. If it was the first one, look, no, that's fucking Redo of Healer.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no,
wait, no,
Rape of
Yeah,
Healer was
the-
also revenge rape for being raped.
Yes, but the reason why
Oh,
the author wrote it was a revenge rape fantasy for
I
the
thought
author.
the
Yeah.
whole reason they wrote it was just to see how far they could go.
That too.
That too.
I mean,
How
Yeah.
how many neats can I get to back me up?
As it turns out, quite a few.
Egyptian Dio is the next coming Quartermass. He has a lot of fics with lots of shit. Well,
oh,
that's
no.
not a surprise.
I told you I'd heard of this guy before. He writes dog shit.
It takes a village. Being pardoned of his crimes and given the territory of Seattle, how would Naofumi fare as the new lord of Loronalona?
Bro, I heard
um,
Seattle and I was like, oh, that's why it's so
Yeah,
bad.
I too heard Seattle.
the gun hero shows up. Rebellion of the hand weapon hero.
Huh?
Huh?
What is
Part of the
Baronable?
Many Worlds project.
Ah,
Cursed.
I was morbidly curious. No, I'm not.
Now, Fumi is a 20-year-old college student, while Raftalia is a child slave waiting to be separated from her friends. Both remember the days after the Calmira wave, a Peggy Sue story.
Mashallah.
Peggy Sue. That's Peggy.
It's
That
a
is-
Mary
is-
Sue.
No, Peggy Sue
No, Peggy
is
Sue is
time travel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking say time travel then. God.
Yeah. fuck
No,
it.
I have to be avant-garde.
More like
That-
avant-garde.
I just hit the reset button on the science brain.
Anytime you say words in French, it sounds like you're saying retarded.
I
yeah.
He is, though.
Blooming of the Flower Hero, the Many Worlds project.
Get a life. Holy shit.
Fuck off with this
Listen,
shit.
the only time I've ever been scared of anything with flowers in their name is Flower Knight and Kingdom Death Monster.
The Many Worlds project is basically a warning label at this point. Be happy the author includes it on their story so we can avoid them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Sign, I have an idea for you.
Label my shit Mini Worlds project?
Oh, what in the
Rising
fuck?
of the Erection Hero.
Oh god.
No,
That might work.
leave.
Leave.
That would work. It would sell.
The Capture Tools Hero.
Part
Part
I
of the
see
Many
you.
Worlds project.
God, I want to fucking strangle someone.
author.
Here's one. Rising of the Shield Tanuki V2, a reboot of my other fic. It's the premise of Naofumi, but he's in Raftalia's body as the Shield Hero. Her child body.
Also a native of the world and therefore cannot be a hero.
No, he gets summoned somehow. I'm probably sure.
No, a native of the world can be one of the 7-star heroes.
Yeah, but they can't be one of the real heroes.
They can't be one of the real heroes. No, because what's her name? The evil goddess expressly wanted idiots from other worlds to come in and fuck shit up and make things worse.
Honestly.
That's why 3 of them are absolute dog water.
Isn't
And
Sword
nothing
Hero
needed.
sort of competent, but he's just super fucking antisocial for no reason?
He has the same problem as all of them. Vaguely competent at what he's doing with regards to his weapon, but completely incapable of looking at the consequences of his actions, which was exactly what she wanted.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Consider the following. Rising of the Down syndrome hero.
No.
Oh, no, God, no, you can't.
The brain rot is kicking in.
Yeah, you
I'm
should
sure it's
drink
alcohol.
more.
What a
Cheers,
fire water.
Albert.
Yeah, you should drink more.
I am.
You should drink more.
Gotta hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate yourself with some alcohol.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's vodka Red Bull. 1 whole glass.
Alright, so this whole first chapter is some massive AU shit. Okay, yeah. So this whole first chapter is some massive AU shit where they're pulling a Fate Prisma Ilia, where they're summoning the 4 cardinal heroes into bodies of people already on the planet, in the hopes that the bodies will allow them to control the cardinal heroes by overriding their personalities or some shit.
That sounds dumb.
And so they give the shield hero the slave child to weaken him the most because they hate him.
This is the case of an author being an idiot. Nobody hated the shield hero.
No, the church did.
Well, that's the church are a bunch of corrupt fuckwits.
And Melomark did because a majority of them did follow the church.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on here. Ruby section. Let's see us off, Ruby section. Someone mentioned Ruby earlier, so we're gonna go into Ruby.
It was you.
No, someone else did. I think it was Atin.
Kill. Oh.
What?
Yeah,
What did I mention earlier?
Ruby.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, I guess I did technically bring it up before.
Yeah.
In my comparison of my elevator pitches.
Yes.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
What the fuck is going on with his model there? Why are his knees? Yeah, but his knees are glued together.
GA nonsense.
Someone fucked up their rigging.
Yeah.
They didn't properly separate the skeleton.
No,
all.
he's
Also,
wearing
just
sagging
yeah.
pants. He's wearing sagging pants, and those things are actually tracking to the pants.
I still think the
not
Ministry of Silly
sagging.
Walks for the Ministry of Silly Walks for the Empire is probably the best mod in Warhammer.
Yes.
Oh, unquestionably.
Unquestionably, it's the best.
Fucking dabbing chaos.
Greatest mod ever devised by man.
Corgis. Anyway, pretty sure we already did Dreamweaver before.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Pick your poison. Team Juniper won a free cruise. John didn't think this would happen. Demigod John AU.
Ow.
Drunken marriage trope.
Fucking really?
What? Huh? What part of this is Ruby?
Nothing.
None. They have hollowed Ruby out and are wearing it as a skin suit at this point.
They are skinwalkers. Literary skinwalkers.
I don't, hot take. I don't think Rising of the Shield Hero was that good.
It was
You are
alright.
allowed to have this opinion. It's okay. I don't think it's amazing. But it's
Lukewarm
okay.
take, Sneaky.
No,
Actual room temperature take.
apparently it's a hot take because I just got 2 people immediately saying, well, you're allowed to have that opinion, but you're wrong. So
I didn't say you were wrong.
So
I
are
said you're
they.
allowed to have that opinion.
I said it was alright.
It's-
honestly, overall, as far as the anime got, like if all you know about Rising of Shield Hero was the anime, I would give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, if you get into the web novel or the manga, it becomes like a 4 out of 10, in my opinion.
The light novel wasn't bad.
What's wrong with the manga?
It follows the light novel. And the novel, it just gets really weird and it really meanders. Like they introduce the 7 cardinal heroes and the 8 support heroes, and like one of the countries is like puppeting all of the heroes because their leader is some immortal reincarnating kid who has memories from Earth, and so he's like industrialized his whole country, and then for some reason Naofumi just like happens his way into accidentally becoming a hyper god, and
Raftalia.
yeah, and Raftalia, and it's just like, what? Like, it just like really lost where it was going. Oh yeah, and then they added PvP. And yeah, and then a bunch of Endbringers showed up, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on anymore? And then there was like 19 ways to empower your shields. Like you could like refine them and reinforce them and enchant them and rank them up. And you could get job classes which were different from your class, which was different from your supporting role, which was different from this other buff you got, and by having friends and having sex you got another buff, and then by being a slave you got another buff, and it's just like fucking
You're right, that does sound retarded.
Philo gets horny and tries to rape Naofumi, and he gets trolled by the Philo Queen when he asks for help about it. Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is even happening anymore? It's like, like I said, you have the whole PvP shit going on where the other world also has summoned isekai heroes who are like now like invading as well because only one world can survive. And
What
it's
is it,
just
Dark Souls?
yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is even happening anymore? Oh, they go on vacation and they happen to find an hourglass in a buried temple underwater 15 miles out in sea. It's like, what?
Why?
It's like, yeah, it's like, what the, huh?
I'm very confused.
And yeah, and then like it summons like a hyper kraken, And it's like, what the hell is even going on? And it's really confusing. It just goes everywhere. It has no idea what it's even doing anymore. The other three cardinal heroes are effectively turned into running gags. And it's like, well, where is this going? Like, no character development ever occurs effectively. Raftalia never grows beyond she's horny for Naofumi because he saved her a long time ago. Philo is the comedic relief who is also super strong and apparently her character development was she becomes horny for Naofumi. And Naofumi stays this anti-hero. Oh yeah, and the main princess that started everything off is apparently some sort of avatar of an evil goddess that's behind the waves, and it's like a whole time loop that occurs because the god that chose the shield hero during the summoning ritual was actually Naofumi, who transcended time and space.
That
What?
no.
Yeah.
That is beyond retarded.
Yeah. The whole thing just fucking just loses the plot.
The fan base is retarded, the author more so. Somehow.
Well, I mean, you gotta keep in mind that Rising of the Shield Hero wasn't originally written to be a published story with a clear start and a clear finish.
Obviously.
It was a web novel fan fiction that the author was just updating every single time they had an idea for another chapter. And so like when they finally got picked up and they got popular and someone was like, hey, we want to publish you, he was like, great, fantastic. And he looked at his 400 some fucking chapters of the web novel and was like, oh shit, this is a lot of lore. I don't even remember half this lore.
So he had the Blizzard problem where I don't remember what the fuck I was writing this whole time.
No, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's the opposite, but it's the opposite end of the horseshoe. It was making shit up every week just to produce something, but that's because it was a published work, and and the people publishing Dragon Ball wanted something to publish every week.
They wanted more.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Toriyama said, please stop making me do more. I hate this shit.
Yeah.
And then they made Super, and they're like, okay, who's our best villain? It's a fucking cat.
Yeah.
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 I still feel bad for that man because you can see the clear escalations. Like, there's no way they can bring me back for more. Right? This has to be it. This is the highest I can go.
I rewrote the Cell Saga. What else do you fucking want?
And now we're in Super doing absolute horseshit.
Yeah.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Let the man retire. He's earned it. Leave him alone.
No, they need to squeeze more money out of him.
JoJo is sort of at that point as well. You're not wrong about that, but you gotta keep in mind that JoJo's also been running for, about a really long fucking time.
JoJo's been running for a while, and
the author is trying to make some strides with it, where he is separating the seasons out to be not just the same cast of characters each time, so he can kind of reset the power level a little bit.
Yeah, and also to be fair, he basically... honestly, at this point, JoJo is just him throwing shit at a wall and see what's working.
Oh, like that hasn't been what he's been doing since part 2.
Yes.
I mean, yes, but some of the parts had a distinct ending in mind. I don't know what the fuck you're going to say about part 8 and some sort of distinct ending. I don't think part 8 had a distinct ending at all. Did part 8 even have an ending?
8. Isn't part 8 still going?
No, part 8's over.
Oh.
They're in part 9 now.
I think it was part 7, the one with the steel ball run. Was that
the
part
steel
6?
ball run is the best part. and I will take no.
Right,
no
but which part
fucking
was it?
attempt. Part
Was
7.
it 7 or 6? Okay, 7. Yeah,
Part
that one was
yeah.
fun.
Steel Ball Run is
But,
the best part of JoJo.
Okay, so if part 8's done, I guess I can start binging the manga again to catch up.
That's
There were good
honestly
parts
what
of
I'm doing.
JoJo. I thought it was trash.
Excuse
I
you?
just think JoJo is trash, honestly.
It's trash.
Inshallah, I shall smite the
I-
heretics.
All of JoJo is
Uh,
trash.
You can ignore Sign's opinion.
Yeah.
Just
Also,
general
didn't you
stuff.
just fucking say that Rising of the Shield Hero was great?
I said it was all right.
No, not you. The fucking Arn.
No, I have never said Shield Hero is anything approaching good.
I don't think I've ever heard anything good. I don't think I've ever heard Arn compliment a single fucking thing on this show, to be honest.
Norway.
Well, yeah, but that's
Oh,
self-evident.
that's shit. That's Cope.
But I haven't talked about Norway on my at all anyway. So no, I don't think I actually have complimented much of
Like,
anything.
I think the kindest thing you've ever said about any franchise we talk about on the show has been apathy at best.
I was like, yeah, I don't care for it for most things, to be honest. But no, just JoJo is something I specifically dislike because of the fans.
Yeah,
This is
They
fair.
are the
I don't
most
give-
obnoxious people on the internet.
yeah, I don't give people shit about disliking JoJo because the fans are actually some of the most obnoxious. I enjoy JoJo. It was nearly ruined for me because of an obnoxious fan.
Yeah.
Despite me enjoying it. Even
I
at some of
hesitate
its
to ask
lower points.
which fan.
What do you mean, which fan? It's not someone you would know.
Oh, okay. I was worried that it would be someone that we know, that's all.
Yourself?
No. I don't think I was ever that obnoxious about JoJo.
Let me put it this way. This was someone who would not shut the fuck up about quoting Dio. In half
I
the
see.
conversations I was involved in with them.
No.
They're the
I
kind
feel
of
like
person that
the
ruins
old
it
joke
for...
about JoJo fans seeing an unsucked dick is
Oh.
a classic.
Oh,
that's just
Jesus
inappropriate.
Christ. Anyway, so, speaking of inappropriate, The Fool's Dice by Sniper Noodle. After a lengthy final battle, Ruby thought she had finally met her end, only to wake up in a strange realm. Is she dead? And more importantly, is there anything she can do to change what happened to her? A rewrite and rebranding of my old story, A New Chance, with the same multiverse as the Greater Worlds Project. Significantly improved story.
Okay, what is this
that's an oxymoron.
project?
I don't know. A Yankee in the Valiant Court. Waking up in someone else's body is never fun. Waking up knowing the person you body
Okay.
jacked is going to fight monsters for the rest of the life is
Alright.
even less fun.
You've already fucked up the premise of what your title is parodying.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Yep. Also a Southern Yankee.
Southern Yankee.
Dear
Yeah,
Southern Yankee.
What?
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
Southern Yankee.
Ain't no way. That's fucked up.
A
That's actually
Southern
fucked up.
you can.
Okay, what he means by Southern Yankee is an American, which is it's wrong, but I get what he's going for.
You have inflicted
I
damage upon
I can
Max.
tell he's never read A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Then
Who has?
no, absolutely.
Other than people who are 30 and up.
Ooh.
Like you,
Rude.
sign.
Ooh.
Yes.
Man, you really Man, dude, fucking didn't even have to sink the damn ship, but he fucking went down with it anyway.
and
Yes.
he achieved nothing with it.
Yeah, all he did was hit
That's
himself.
The best part.
He did like
Hey,
Tojo.
bombs don't work on me.
Kamikaze.
But cool. I'm I'm upset with this just because I legitimately enjoyed that book when I finally read it the other year, and it just wake up. Don't body jack somebody.
Yeah. Well, the body jack has
deliberate
to happen to make
jackass.
them relevant to the plot, you see.
It doesn't though. That's what made Connecticut Yankee so interesting. Was you didn't have to body jack. Everyone's like, you are dressed strangely and you're talking strangely. Tell us more, wizard from a faraway land.
Tell us more, lizard from a faraway land. The gray hair boy memories. On basic trip out shopping grocery, Team Ruby encounters supernatural strange man, young boy clad in military uniform carrying military kit, appear in middle of the city. Huntresses to bone, the girls attempt to help him, only for a fateful encounter to lead to series of events that change both lives and his. What?
You massacred that summary.
I'm
That
not
was
fucking
very
wrong,
fucking
though.
fun.
You are, because you just hurt my soul. Skipping every 3 words like that.
To be fair, he just kind of does that.
But I'm not
Second,
wrong.
Who's the gray-haired? I don't really understand.
But I'm not wrong.
Oh, how we wish you were.
Team Lemo, follow Ruby where many roles are reversed. Yeah, we've talked about that one before. That one was really fucking dumb. The Arsenal of Arc. John Arc always wanted to become a hero. However, Signal entrance exams steered him on different path to achieving his dream. That's the wrong kind of steered. He probably... Okay. Picking up the blacksmith trade in his youth, John has grown to be different man. In a remnant that holds more secrets than many would think, John is set to become an arsenal.
He's gonna wield arsenal gear.
I think this would be much more fun if Jean just carried around a suitcase full of guns.
I cast gun.
Honestly, it would have been funnier if he carried around a suitcase, and whenever he opened the suitcase, it was a different gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. His suitcase. It's
Why
just
do you
Mary
have so many guns?
Poppins'
Why don't
bag
you?
of guns.
It's the Second Amendment, motherfucker.
Anyway, we got Motherly Love, a Willow times Weiss times Winter story.
Oh no.
I don't know, Chief.
What if in another universe, Willow wasn't entirely useless, and what if by some miracle she got on by being a better mother that loved her daughters maybe a little too much? With Jacques taken out of the picture, Willow could be so much more loving to her daughters. Fuda Willow.
God damn it.
You know,
Yes.
part of me was
this
like,
purchase
this
of rope seems like
might
a
be
good
interesting
idea.
to see like a redemption
Sneaky.
fic for drunk mother.
Appropriate
That
reaction video
awful.
in the Discord channel.
It's just awful.
Yes. I cast 9mm, yep. Yep. Now, where did I put that one? So I sent it to Nose earlier. Yeah,
Oh, no.
here, yeah, live, my live reaction.
Live ogre reaction.
Yeah, my live reaction.
You have mere seconds.
Anyway, so I left the author a review. It's his first review. There's 59 people that favorite that story, by the way.
Of course.
Wait, with no reviews, bro?
No reviews, yeah. I'm the first
I
review.
mean, bruh.
You know what my review said?
Seek
Consider
help.
consider.
Die.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I would like just link him to Home Depot, the rope page.
I would, but I can't because it's fanfiction.net and they
I know,
delete
yeah,
all
that's
links.
links.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's a new little favorite of mine. A trick I learned from someone else. Just Home Depot rope. For you, my friend.
Hey, author, really great story you have going on here. However, I think this website can help you improve your story just a little bit more. And you change the hyperlink out for the Home Depot rope.
A little tool that would help you, improve
Fucking
your skills
neck yourself.
in life. Yeah.
Just make sure they don't take it the wrong way.
No.
You know exactly which way they.
It was desperation that forced John's hand. With his sister's life on the balance, he summoned the demon lord of hell, Cinderfall. What? What? What?
You fucking what, mate?
Now bound to her as a slave for eternity, things aren't as they seem. Cinder is more concerned about being his wife as dark forces gather in the background.
No. No.
Oh, so
No,
he's a
no.
warlock.
Yeah.
I hate this comparison, but I can't refute it.
Team of Adventure WA Volume 2. Team Adventure WA is back, having survived Fall of Beacon and Land of Mistral. Wayne and Aegis have been split between two continents, with Aegis helping Blake against the White Fang. Yeah, that's what Blake was working against. She was working against the White Fang. Yeah.
Doubt.
The fucking cutout honestly made that.
No. Blake. No. Aegis helping Blake against the White Fang. Wayne helping Weiss get back to Mistral. But new and old enemies alike have their own sinister plans for Mistral and our heroes. Note, read Team of Adventure WA at Beacon Academy first. Yes, that is a quote. Hey, look, it's Sign Story.
Really?
Ruby, the erotic gamer system.
That's not my story.
Yeah, no, it says right here by a sign reel.
Dying of fire.
Actually, yeah.
I went and ate dinner. I
Yeah.
came back to dog shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you always have to.
Ruby, the erotic gamer system. There were many things that.
Oh no.
There were many things that Team Ruby wasn't expecting when they woke up. But to wake up inside of a tavern with a robotic voice definitely wasn't one of them. What did it mean they were now test subjects for a new erotic gamer system? Why were they chosen? Better yet,
no.
why was it an erotic gamer system? Hijinks
decided to play Fatal.
ensues. They all have sex together.
Alright, so who's the motherfucker who decided to run Fatal?
What?
I said, who's the motherfucker who decided to run Fatal? No, it's probably better that you don't know what that is.
Yes. Clout.
Good, I'm glad we agree.
The girls of Team Ruby have all developed dick-sucking feelings for John. Do they tell him this
You know what?
information?
That went somewhere that I'm glad it went, because I thought it was going somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
No
could have-
way
it
they
could
don't
have been
tell him
worse.
this information.
could
Instead,
have
they decide to make an account on the local internet and use him as part of it to get closer. But when a prank goes too far, will it ruin all of their chances with him? You know, normally I would say this is like a really retarded thing to do, and then I stopped myself and I thought about it, and I was like, no, this is like peak woman thing to do.
I'm not even gonna comment on
Because I'm just remembering high school and where I had several girls who eventually confessed to me, but they followed me to the various clubs I was a part of first without ever saying anything. And it was literally years later that they finally said something. And it's like, well, you stupid.
You dense motherfucker.
Well, I called them stupid because they didn't fuck. How am I? Why would I think a girl is interested in me because she joined the same club as I did?
You're supposed to look up her ass and read her mind, obviously.
Yeah, of course. My bad.
If she lets you look up there, obviously you're supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had a 0 on telepathy, so I failed all my mind reading checks.
Oh, no, not just telepathy, rectal telepathy.
Of course, right. I couldn't forget the rectal part of the telepathy. Yes. Why not?
It's women. That is SOP.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I said it originally. Sounds just dumb enough to be real. And then, of course, they decide to use it to prank him. Because, you know, dumb ideas never cease. And then it's only afterwards, once he's been massively harmed by this prank, do they realize they just jeopardized the thing they were originally there for. In true women fashion.
Oh no, how horrible.
Yes, we already know. We already know, Phoenix. Yes. Grieve in silence. John Arc felt like he was a failure, and Neapolitan felt like she was a broken. In their grief, this unlikely duo discovers they have a common enemy. The people that took the things they loved from them. Cinder Fall. Neo and John have sex together as they go to kill Cinder. But
I'm sorry,
Seems
did
like
you
it'd be
say...
really, I'm sorry, I just feel like that'd be really awkward, right? Walk into the room, just kind of going at it. So it's just like, what is this?
did you guys never see fucking... Oh god, what was it called? Oh shit, hold on, let me pull this shit up here. Movies. Shoot 'em up.
No.
Oh my god.
Is it any good?
Shoot 'em up is like if action movies had a disaster movie parody of themselves that took itself seriously.
What?
Yeah. Like there's a scene where the main character, for no reason, just starts having sex with a hooker, and then ninjas crash through the window, and he has to fire his guns that he had in his hands the whole time while he was having sex with the hooker to the rhythm of his thrusts to kill the ninjas.
That sounds fucking retarded.
What did you just say?
Yes, the same screenwriter as Black Dynamite clearly wrote this.
Shoot 'em up.
How dare you tarnish Black Dynamite?
It has a 67 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Black Dynamite or Shoot 'em up?
Oh, that's
Shoot
a
'em
good
up.
question.
Like I said, it's the disaster movie of action movies.
Although, to be
Oh,
honest, if someone gave Black Dynamite something other than a perfect score, that's a grudging.
I mean, look, that's like trying to give Jesus, why can't my brain everyone tries to censor the movie. Because Mel Gibson.
Oh, Passion of the Christ?
Oh, you mean they don't know what they're actually talking about, so they just
Yeah.
do whatever. Like the whole point is
or
that
the one with Gene Wilder. Fuck.
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Everyone's like,
you know,
you can't laugh at Blazing Saddles. You can and you should, and it deserves a perfect score.
Yes.
look, they're the people. You know, idiots. Was that the line? I
It
think
was
so.
made in a different time.
Yes.
You couldn't make it again today.
Yes.
Which is all the more reason it should be on Netflix.
Will their pursuit of vengeance make them crumble and fall apart?
I hope so.
It's a romance hurt comfort story featuring John and Neo. Yeah. I Thee Wed. When Pyrrha unlocked John's aura during initiation, his semblance manifested. Gifted with 5 rings of light, he quickly learns the consequences of his power and the responsibility with it. John Arc navigates Beacon with the ability to tie women to him until death they part. That's right, John is such a traditionalist that his semblance manifests as the ability to marry a woman. Permanently.
Actually,
No
I
fault
think
divorce, never heard of it.
no, I think they're aping the plot line of an isekai manga from like 6 or 7 years ago, actually.
Wow, that really narrowed it down, Max. I sure am glad you're great with details.
The dude is gifted rings and he no, what is it? Dude is summoned to fight the Demon Lord, usual shit, but he has to travel the world to 6 kingdoms, I think, and wed
collect the
whoever's in charge of
princesses?
the ring there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds remotely familiar. I think I've seen it a couple times.
Can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Oh, that actually might be it. Let's go look that up real quick.
Tales of a Wedding Ring.
Oh god, that
Oh,
story.
yep,
Oh
that's
no.
it.
That
Oh,
fucking
it is
manga.
only 5. But yeah. Oh wait, this manga's from 2014.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's getting an anime this January, apparently.
Yeah, Max,
Oh,
it was only a decade ago, Max. It was only a decade ago.
I guess it was
Wait.
6 years ago I found it. Yeah, that's it. That's the
That's
one.
it, yeah,
It was
that's the
only a
one.
decade ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
they're
was actually kind of interesting though.
They are
Like,
absolutely
I will.
aping that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
yeah,
come to that, but we'll
probably.
see that.
I don't know. I just find it kind of really funny that he gets his soul power. And it's like, oh yeah, what's your soul power? Oh yeah, my manifestation of my soul. It's the ability to have a traditionalist marriage.
5 traditionalist marriages.
Yeah, 5 traditionalist
Yeah.
marriages. Also, by the way, they
It's-
can't divorce me. They're my wives forever.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they could divorce in the manga, but horrible things would happen if.
Yeah,
mean,
but it
whatever,
says here in the
about-
summary of this story is that until death do they part. So
They would die if they try to divorce him.
I'm gonna.
Actually, I think he would die if they tried to divorce him.
I think they die.
But as far as like plot hooks go, it's certainly one of the more unique ones I've seen for any isekai.
What if he just like wifes Neo? What happens?
Well, and
Probably
she's a
gets
wife.
the shit kicked out of him.
You know.
Woohoo!
It's like you unlock the traditionalist marriage superpower because I mean autism's a superpower now in the Rubyverse. So I mean I guess having dead nerves is a superpower in the Rubyverse. So I guess traditionalist marriage is also a superpower now.
Well, I mean, given
Yeah.
plot developments.
Yeah. Anyway, so tags, stripping, kissing, and dry humping, girls involved, Pyrrha. Oral fingering, missionary cream pie, girls involved, Pyrrha.
Hera does deserve that last one.
Oral groping, Pyrrha. Here we
I have so
are,
many
the
questions
unveiling
now.
of wife number 2. I'm surprised so many people got it wrong.
Is it Ruby? It's Ruby, isn't it?
We'll see in a second, I suppose. Glinda.
I'm reading here that it says God is dead. I wonder what that means.
Well, somebody's been reading Nietzsche.
Cowgirl insemination, Glinda.
Oh, really?
Breeding, Glinda.
That reaction side by no God.
Yeah, breeding, Glinda.
Give
We
me
can
a
save
link
her
there.
eggs.
Her eggs aren't rotten yet.
I post all of my stories also on AO3.
Oh, unfortunate. Skill issue.
Sleep-addled
Like this,
John
but how
made the
often-
mistake of freezing beneath their stairs as if he faced down the fabled Grimmosaurus Rex.
Oh, that's awful.
What?
Please stop.
Crippling brain
By the way,
damage.
how often do we find an author and Jin just pipes in with, "I know this name"?
Oh god.
Concerningly so.
I know this author, he writes porn, and it's good. But you may need to be careful as it gets pretty dodgy. Yes, no
Ooh.
shit, you don't say.
Then
I like that he
we have intervention.
qualifies this with the preceding statement of decent smut. My good sir, all smut is dodgy.
Yeah,
That's not true.
No, it's true.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, sign. Do you really want to throw rocks in glass houses?
No, I want to throw glass houses at glass houses.
I'm gonna throw glass at glass houses.
Fair enough.
He catch this fucko, fires cannon.
Sign detonating a nuclear bomb in his own glass house to troll the neighbors.
That's right.
Sign detonating his recreational nuclear bomb.
For home defense, as the founding fathers intended.
Exactly.
I hear
What?
him downstairs. Can it be? I roll out of bed. I grab my personal
I-
nuclear weapon for home
I
defense,
grab
as
my
the
can
founding
of
fathers
beans.
intended.
Tally ho! I shout.
Oh,
As I route the briefcase down the stairs.
I just learned
Jump out
something
the window.
awful about Tales of Wedding Rings.
Oh?
What's
It
that?
has a $20 VR game on Steam that Square Enix published.
Well,
no.
I mean, it can't be worse than having sex with Hitler, which is also on Steam for $20.
What?
Confirmed, I have the collection.
Well, of course you have the fucking collection.
I got it as a troll birthday gift from Green the other day.
Oh, did Gray ever tell you what he did to Faceless?
No.
He sent Faceless Honey Pop 1 and 2.
Wait, Gray did this?
Yes, Gray did this.
That's actually fucked up. Holy shit. Wait, which one of you guys put him up to it?
Me.
Of course you did. Based. Honestly, that's great. I love it.
I threatened Faceless with it because he was. We were talking about a new enemy he introduced in one of the D&D campaign sessions, and he was like, "Yeah, it's not like I play anything. It's not like I know what a JRPG is." And we're like, "Yeah, I know. Faceless has never played JRPGs, especially not all of the porn." And so then I threatened to send him Honey Pop, which was, the bejeweled porn game. And he was like, "No, please
I
don't."
thought Gray did that on his own, not prompted.
No, he did it because of what I said.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Inspired
That was
by.
still hilarious, though.
Yeah, I've I've inspired some sarcastic terrorism.
Yeah. That's
I can now add that to my resume. Able to
my
inspire
God.
stochastic terrorism.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we'll
That's
tell
great.
Shorty about it. That you have Honey Pop on your profile now.
Excellent.
So yeah,
That's
Right.
like every kind of terrorism at the same time.
exactly. Yes.
Biological, mental,
Spiritual.
nuclear. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facebook ass is not getting past the pearly gates, I'll just tell you that much.
Anyway, so let's see what else they got here. Okay, yep. So we got group sessions now. People seem to like my sex-based chapters. I think I'll step away from the sex-based chapters though, so we can explore some of John's actions. Personally, I've always hated stories that have taboo relationships, and 90.
What is blood waffling about?
Bro?
What is bro talking about?
And I hate stories that have taboo relationships, he says, as he has the 18-year-old pair with the 50-year-old woman.
I got something, let's see, here we
I
go.
don't think she's 50.
There we go.
Bro is deranged. This isn't it. Bro is peddling falsehoods. Bro onto nothing. The crowd goes mild. Get him out of the kitchen. He can't cook.
Oof.
Wait, I got more. Hang on. Let's see. Where's the yeah, there we go.
Who let this man cook? Can't comprehend this shit. Go back to preschool. Never say anything again.
Oh, oops, that's wrong.
Bro's thinking inside the box.
I hate all the emoticons.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
Personally, I would say 90% of the story ends up being them trying to hide the taboo relationship from everyone. And then when you get to the part where they finally, everyone finds out, it's only like a chapter or two of reactions and then nothing else ever happens from it. The story and conflict ends. Hopefully you guys are excited to get into the meat of things as there's more drama to come.
Why does it sound like a YouTuber?
I don't know, man.
More content to come. Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and read more of my porn.
Remember to ding the bell.
And follow me on Patreon on the Float Lane for exclusive behind-the-scenes content.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so it is 9:15, so I think this is a good point in time to call it, gentlemen. Unless there's anything else y'all would like to discuss in the worlds of fan fiction and writing.
No, I would rather like walk. Take a long walk off a short bridge or pier.
Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to laugh about on stream. They killed Penny off screen, and they also off screen told Ruby about John killing Penny off screen, and then off screen Ruby had a whole session where she rationalized John slaughtering Penny, and has just given John her go ahead of I approve.
Oh.
Don't worry, it all happened
Off
off
screen.
screen.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Peak RT writing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know RT is like, well, RT stands for retarded, but like, come on. What is this?
Yeah, it's it's something else, man. Yeah, it's something else. I don't know.
Do not let this man cook.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, we are out. So we'll see y'all next time on Friday, because there is always more and it always gets worse.